What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk 2 rematch. So yeah, let's get into it. So truth be told, I am not a religious boxing fan. I don't really watch it like that. I do pay attention to all the relevant fighters. If you check my channel, obviously I'm more of an MMA guy, but I really do appreciate a good boxing match, a good boxing story, and all that. And I gotta admit, the last couple years of boxing has been fucking amazing. We've been getting the fights we've been wanting. We've been getting, the stars fighting. Never thought we'd see the day. That's been my biggest issue with boxing this whole time, is that the good fighters don't want to fight, and we don't really know who's at what level. Anyways, let's get to what you guys are here for. You guys want to know why the hell I think Usyk is going to get his ass beat and left face down, ass up, just like Devin Haney. So pretty much, I think he's too small. Now this is really dependent on a lot of things, a lot of factors that I do not know. So it's midnight right now, so the fight is in about 16 hours roughly, maybe 15, I don't know, but in about 15-16 hours you could come back to this video and see whether I'm a genius of sorts or a fucking tweaker up at midnight. If for some reason you don't know and you're watching this video, Tyson Fury weighed in at 281 pounds, and Usyk weighed in at 226. That is a 50-pound difference? A 57-pound difference? 55-pound difference. Fuck. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. And obviously, the factors I was talking about that it depends on is, what kind of weight is this? Was Fury out there in the fucking gym grinding, eating meat, steak, and fucking just getting hella gains? Or was he sitting on the couch eating a lot of food and he just started camp late? We don't know. Maybe we will never know. But obviously that's a make or break here. If he's bigger not out of choice, out of strategic choice, then he's going to lose his fight. He's going to get styled on really bad, and it's just not going to end well for the Gypsy King. But on the other hand, if he grinded, got all this in muscle mass, kept his fluidity, kept boxing throughout the whole time, growing with the weight, getting used to it, I think he's going to come out here and put on a masterclass on Usyk. He's going to damage him bad and early. Now hear me out. I know one guy was almost finished in the fight. I know that. I watched it, okay? But look at the damage that Usyk had to go through just to get to that point. He went through hell. And honestly, in those first, 1 through 6, you could say, Fury had so many chances, at least 3, to really push in, and who knows where it would have gone from there. Obviously, you have the one in round 6. If he just fucking blitzed it, Usyk probably would have. We don't know how that would have ended for Usyk. So pretty much what I'm theorizing, what I'm postulating, is that Fury is banking on these opportunities to show themselves during this fight, during this rematch. I think he's kind of banking on the same span 1 through 6 before Usyk can find his range that he's comfortable at, because as a smaller guy, you would think that naturally it'll just be harder for him to find the range. He's kind of more at risk. All Fury has to do is just stick that arm out fast for a jab down the middle. You know what I mean? And it'll probably land. Usyk has to do more to get out of the way of that than Fury does for Usyk. Just that simple. So I think if Fury really puts on the gas there, maybe not right away, but just kind of be aggressive, be the aggressor, box, be slick. Don't do any of that showboaty stuff. Just go straight for points. And if you taste blood, you just go for the fucking kill. That's what I think Fury needs to do, and that's what I think he will do. And the odds will slowly decrease in his favor as the fight goes on, especially considering how much bigger he's coming in. Even if it is the good weight. Even if it is a good weight. It going 12 rounds isn't going to be any easier with what did he add, like 20 extra fucking pounds from last fight? That's just, it's not going to make it any easier. Now with Usyk, honestly, I feel like his game plan is honestly pretty much the same. Be very quick on your feet, in and out. When you strike hard and accurately. That will reflect good on your scorecards, and it'll just look good. It's something nice for the commentators to say as well, and that always helps, I'm sure. But I think Usyk's biggest adjustments are defensive, whereas Fury's are offensive. I think Usyk needs to avoid that body shot like the fucking plague. Once Fury started landing that and sinking those, dude, you could tell Usyk was struggling. The uppercut, I know the uppercut was there too, but I feel like if it weren't for those body shots really making Usyk lower his guard and, think twice, those uppercuts really wouldn't be an issue. Obviously, Usyk has the cardio. I kind of mentioned it earlier with Fury's weight. But we did see him look beat up in that 6th round. And that 5th, honestly. He looked like he went through hell in those rounds. So, he did get the 2nd win. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Fury never got gassed, actually, surprisingly. Maybe he couldn't press on the brakes because he didn't want to. Or because he couldn't, rather, in the first fight. Because he was gassed and he's good at hiding it. But I don't know. Pretty much, I think Fury had a lot more chances to hurt Usyk early than Usyk did to hurt Fury. Those came later on for Usyk. So I think if Fury really locks in and just goes fucking Ultra Instinct, I think he could pitch a shutout and get Usyk out of there by like the 6th or 7th round. If Fury loses this fight, I mean, what, the next best hope is Tommy Fury beating Jake Paul in a rematch? Yeah, there's a lot at stake here. I mean, Fury wants that win back, of course. I know he's obviously mad about not being undefeated anymore. He would love the trilogy, love to make more money. But if he loses, I mean, Usyk could ride off into the sunset, and nobody could really say anything. You know what I mean? He would have beat Joshua, Fury, Chisora, was it? Or was it Dubois? Anyways, he's beat a lot of fucking guys, right? Twice, a lot of them twice. The 2 best twice. Fury, if he beats him again, and Joshua. So he could just ride off into the sunset, and that would be it. Something I'm really curious on is what's the game plan for boxing after this fight? Like I said, I'm a boxing casual. I know there's a handful of other big fights you can make after this, but like, is there really any that are like current boxers right now? I know you could always make Jake Paul, Conor McGregor, all that stuff, but I mean like a boxer that's actually, signed to Bob Arum, one of those guys, the quote unquote mainstream boxer. Not to say Jake Paul is a mainstream, that would be fucking ridiculous of me, but you know what I mean, more an established guy, industry guy. I mean, what we got Canelo versus Benavidez. Maybe shit, I don't really know. I mean, you can mix and match Garcia, Tank 2, Tank Haney, Loma Garcia. I mean, yeah, there's not really a whole lot for boxing after this, I feel like. If you disagree, make sure to let me know down below. I'm probably going to make a separate video on this after we see the result of this fight. If Usyk wins again, but heavyweight boxing is done. They could beat him again, but for a time, he was the best ever. That's all that matters. If Usyk wins again, it's over. Conversation over. He was the best heavyweight of our time. Conversation over. But if Fury beats him, that opens a whole new world of possibilities. A whole new world of possibilities. Give Joshua a nice win. Have Fury Usyk fight in the trilogy. If Fury wins, right, then you could do Fury Joshua if Joshua gets, you know, if you tee him up with a nice knockout in that comeback fight, something nasty. Maybe slip in 2 in there. You know what I mean? 2 knockout fights. And then boom, you got Fury Joshua for the fucking undisputed belts. That's what you do. That's the plan right there if Fury wins. So I would imagine the powers that be want Fury to win. Just my 2 cents. If it goes to a decision, I suspect it'll go to Fury. This is in Riyadh. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not saying that is rigged over there, but I'm just saying with the money they're throwing around, or with the money that's available, I would not put it past a single judge to take something. I would do it myself, 100%. So that's why I'm saying that. If it goes to the judges, it's going to Fury's favor, absolutely. Like I said, they want that trilogy. That's a lot of fucking money, and Fury winning just leads to a lot more pathways. Usyk winning again would be like putting a period on it, a stamp on this era of heavyweight boxing. But like I said, that's just that's a tall order, you know. I know Usyk almost finished Fury, but you know, I'll say it again. Usyk had to go through hell to get there, and there were several moments where Fury could have finished Usyk before that point. So, if both guys were to adjust their offense, who's going to get that finish first, based off what we saw last? Because of that, I got to go with Fury. Him being at a high weight kind of concerns me. Like I said, it adds some credence to my theory that he's going to try to rush in early, and you know, try to get a finish early on while he has the energy and before Usyk could get his range going. But I don't know. That weight is really having me second guessing this pick, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. Guys, I got Tyson Fury. I got Tyson Fury via KO. Probably, I'm gonna go the 7th round. Tyson Fury via KO in the 7th round. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thanks for watching this video. I am not going to be live for this fight because I will be busy. Home from work, probably. I will not be watching it live, I meant. So make sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. I will be tweeting about it as it's going on if I can. So follow me over there, see my picks, all that. I might make some bets and parlays. I will tweet that if I do. I don't like put that on the channel. So yeah, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll add that up here. See ya.